Now things are going on in our heads. You're thinking, did we get scammed? Because hello again, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my previous videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that the channel can grow. Thank you so much. Now, I just dive right into it. No time to waste. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about buying a house in South Africa. So this is not a making money online video. Well, you can make money from buying a house. You can rent it out, you can sell it and make some money. But anyway, this video is just to highlight what we went through when buying our house. I keep saying house, but it's actually an apartment. I'm there right now. I'm here. I'm here at the apartment that we bought. They just registered the house in our names 2 months back. So our process was so different. So this video is going to just highlight some of the things I wish I knew before embarking on this journey of buying a house. Okay, so our process took the longest, and apparently it's not supposed to be that way. Usually 3 months maximum to buy a house in South Africa. Our process took, believe it or not, 9 months. And if we have to add the months where we were looking for the house that we wanted, I can say a year. I can say the process took a year, and that's insane. That's insane. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive right into it. So we thought when you're buying a house, you just have to find an agent, find the house, the bank has to approve, and the house is yours. You pay each month. So last year, 2021, I got a job and the pay was good. So me and fiance decided to say, you know what, let us buy a house. Why not? So one thing we didn't know is that before the house is yours, you have to pay an arm and a leg. I say an arm and a leg because I don't have that kind of money. We did not have that kind of money. So what's happening is that if the house is brand new, you have to pay for bond registration. And then if the house belongs to someone else, you have to pay for the bond transfers. So this house belonged to someone else. So we had to pay both the bond registration and the bond transfer. So between both the bond registration and the bond transfer, the amount is about 50,000-60,000 rands. That's a lot of money because none of us had 50,000-60,000 rand lying around in their bank accounts. I'm sure you also don't have 50,000-60,000 rand lying in your account. If you do, good for you, you are rich. If not, let's not judge each other, okay? So we didn't have that kind of money, and we needed the house. So we decided to go on and open credit cards. It was either a loan and a credit card. So we thought, oh, let's just go the credit card route. It's so much better. So we did that. We opened the credit card on, I don't remember the exact date, but it was August 2021 where I paid for the bond registration. So after the bond registration, apparently you have to wait for the other lawyers, their attorneys to do the bond transfers. We waited. When I say we waited, I'm not even playing. We waited August, September, October, November, December, baby, nothing. So January is when we started to follow up, what is going on? They're telling us that the agent who was working with you resigned. So 1, 2, 3, all these things. So our things were not in order anymore. So we had to keep following up. We had to sit them on their necks so that they take us seriously. And that's in January. February, nothing. Like, these people were just playing. Now, when we called the people who we paid the bond registration to, they said, no, your matter has been moved to the people who are supposed to do the bond transfers. We call them, they say the bond registration people, the agent, whatever. So many things that didn't even make sense. So, okay, so we decided to contact the agent. Remember, the agent resigned, so we had to speak to other people, and they gave us a runaround. So we eventually got help from somebody from there. We did our thing with Remax. Remax was the real estate people who helped us. So somebody from there took us to the house, and then we ended up coming to the house to see the house. Now things are not the same, because remember, when we came to view the house, there were tenants staying here, so we could not like view everything properly. You couldn't open the cupboards, the wardrobes to see if everything is fine, because people were staying here. So when the people left, it was vacant. We could see that some of the tiles had cracked. Some of the things are not working in the bathroom. The plumbing was bad. There was no electricity. Like, everything was a mess. So we called them. We like, this is not what we signed up for. They're like, did you read the contract? This is what you signed up for. We went back and we read the contract. I forgot the term that says you buy something as it is. But there was another part of the contract that says the plumbing has to be fine, there has to be blinds, the electricity has to be fine. So we called them. Now we are talking contract language. Also because my fiance has friends who are lawyers and they know what they're talking about. So do get friends. Do get friends who are lawyers. They will help you. So now we are talking contract language and they don't want to help us. So they decided to set up a meeting with us. And remember, now we wanted to stay, and the electricity wasn't working and the plumbing was bad. Some of the toilets were not flushing, and some of the basins, the water was not coming out. There was also leakage going on. Bad things was happening here. So we had a meeting with the attorneys and we told them the problem, and they decided, okay, so it's fine, we will give you compensation of, I don't remember, I think it was 4,000 for fixing some of the things that we decided to fix with our money. And those things were part of the contract, were part and parcel of the contract, where they said the house has to have all those things, you know. So they gave us that money. And then oh, I forgot to mention that the bond transfer was paid in December. Remember, I paid the bond registration in August and bond transfer was paid in December. Now, that process was long already. Sorry. The process was long already, but they got their money. Now, why is the house not in our names? Why are we the ones who has to do the runaround? So, I think what I wanted to share is that when you are considering buying a house, you should know that if it's not a new house, you have to pay the bond registration and bond transfer. You have to have their money for the lawyers, and read the contract, and know your rights, because I think they are playing people, especially if you're a first-time buyer like us. We were first-time, some of the things we didn't know. So I feel like it's important that you find out beforehand, so that when they are messing with you, you know that here they are messing with me, you know. So maybe have some lawyer friends if you don't know some of the things, so that they open your eyes to know some of these things. So the bank finally approved of our they put our names. Finally the house was in our names, and this happened in May 2022. And remember, the process started August 2021. I say started because that is when we actually took out money and paid the money. Now all this 9 months, now things are going on in our heads. We're thinking, did we get scammed? Because for the registration we paid 30,000, and for the transfer we paid 25,000. So for us, I think it was 55, somewhere there, right? Excuse my math. Yeah. So what else? Yeah, I think that is it. So if you want to buy a house, do know what you are getting yourself into. And if you want to find out more about what's going on with the house and everything, do tell me in the comments if you're interested to know what's going on with the house. Because remember, if you've been following my previous videos, I told you, I did mention that we got laid off of work. Now the house just got registered in our names. Now I get laid off at work. What to do. So if you want to find out how we got out of that one, do tell me in the comments, and I'll be glad to do another video to explain what happens if you find yourself in this crazy situation. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I'm sorry it was cut in so many. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm sorry this video was divided into so many parts, but I do this while babysitting, so they are breaking things, they are doing all sorts of things, so I have to check what they are doing. But please do give my video some love, and don't forget to subscribe and like, share, tell your friends to tell your friends, and yeah, that's it for today. Bye.